This is a ping pong table.
And this is a planet swap meet. Hey, what is up? My name is Digital Hourglass and I reached puberty. But now seriously guys, I just really want to take the time to thank each and every one of you because 2021 has been a great year for the channel. And 3 million views is even around the corner. I would have never had those kind of expectations when I was just starting out. But also, what I've noticed is that only 12% of my viewers aren't actually subscribed. So, if you're just one of those people who are just watching it from the background, you're signing from the bushes, if this is like your second video on my channel that you watch and you kind of want to subscribe, do it. Please subscribe. So I've gotten so many questions in the comments about how many solar system sets do I have. Look at all these comments. I really need to talk to my video editor. So if you like planets, we're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship. But if you like planets, there's probably something here for all planet lovers. Make sure you stick around to the end to see my top picks.
Ding.
So please don't be alarmed or jealous, because I've got a problem. So there was a time that I couldn't afford my own solar system sets, so I just did what anybody else would. I made my own. And so the easiest way to do that is with foam balls, which is what you're seeing right here. And I even use these for a school diorama once. So a larger example of these foam planets are with these hollow ones, and as you can see, the larger ones like the Sun, Jupiter, and Saturn are all bifurcated, and that let me do Saturn's rings. And if you can't get foam balls because of the pandemic, you can use Legos. So if you want to step up your solar system crafts, these are some solid wooden balls that I got from the hobby store, and as you can see, they came in a whole bunch of different sizes. On the left, you can see that they're all made of markers, but I didn't exactly like how they looked, so I redid them in colored pencils, which I think look fantastic. And I'm not really finished with them. I'll maybe let you know if I'm done. And also, this is in Pluto, this is Ganymede. So obviously, when you can afford these solar system sets, you'll probably want to start gravitating toward these painted ones. And as you can see, these aren't finished, but these are. I'll probably never get to finish these. I'm sorry. So this set here, I didn't make, but I did have to assemble. It comes in a few sheets of flat foam that you have to punch out and then fold together to make the little planets. It is a bit on the trickier side of crafts, so I wouldn't really recommend it for younger kids who would want to do it, but if you're more experienced, then go for it. So I did show you the solar system staff before in my room tour video, and obviously this is going along with the theme of crafts being wooden, two-dimensional, and painted, so I would still consider it a craft. It came separately as other planets, and then I decided to randomly paint them, stick those stars on them on a cardboard roll, and I made it into... Yeah. So below this, these aren't crafts, but I did make them myself. You're probably very familiar with my 3D printing videos and Celestial Buddies, and I made these in Tinkercad. Then I colored the smaller ones in markers, I colored some of them in paint, and even the Sun and Polaris and the little Polaris's Polari, they're from spray paint. And another 3D print. This time, I didn't make it off myself. I got this off of this website called Yegi, which has a whole bunch of different kinds of 3D models for you to print out. And this, I colored with markers again, and I colored the black part in paint. So obviously the cream of the crop of my crafted solar system sets are the puzzles. I absolutely love these. I just love the way they look. I love how both Saturn and Uranus come with rings, and you've probably seen them in one of my previous videos. So there comes a time when you have these solar system sets that you just want to modify because you want to. And these are some perfect examples right here. These came boring and plain, and I colored with markers. These I even colored with metallic markers. These little balls came from a STEM project that I got for Christmas. So moving on to planet marbles, which pretty much kickstarted my entire channel. These, as you see here, are very professional. They're all the same size except for the sun, but the texture mapping quality is very HD and exquisite. But on the left here we have another really good looking set, and the sizes are more accurate, but the texture mapping isn't really texture mapping. And then you have the mini solar system marbles. I'll let them speak for themselves. Saturn comes with rings. Now moving on to the more toyish planets, we have these squishy stress balls that you can throw at people or make yourself feel less stressed. Another example of a toy type are these minimalistic planets that came in one of those spinny sets. And moving on, we have these, which are bigger versions of these. And speaking of spinny sets, this is one of the first solar systems I ever had. It goes on the ceiling, and it spins through a remote. These are not toyish, but I made them toyish. Honestly, I have no idea where they came from. And now a quick recess, a bunch of Earth and moons and some man-made satellites. You really haven't explored every nook and cranny of the solar system if you don't have any planets on your refrigerator. These big ones you've probably seen on my wall in my wall tour video. Wall tour, guy! These next sets are my best sets, the premium ones. This one you're seeing right now is the Astro Reality one. You've probably seen it in one of my other videos. This one is a really cool bifurcated scale model set. It even includes some of the moons and dwarf planets. And this one you're seeing right now is the OG scale model set. Personally, I really like how these look. And you've probably seen them in one of my other videos, too. And obviously, we can't forget about the beach balls. And the celestial buddies. So this isn't a celestial buddy, it's made by a friend. Meet Debby, because she's supposed to be space debris. Celestial buddies, if you're watching this, you might want to consider. And finally, one cool thing about these sets is that some of them glow in the dark. That's actually pretty cool. My favorite crafted solar system set? The puzzles or the 3D printed celestial buddies, I would have to say. My favorite premium set would probably have to be either the Astro Reality or the bifurcated set. I gotta pick one. Probably the bifurcated set because it's got rings. And it's a scale. Favorite Mercury? Oh, I'm gonna have to start looking. Probably the ball Mercury because it gives me nostalgia, this texture, and you can throw it at people. And you can squeeze it. I don't know how to squeeze, but you can still squeeze it. Favorite Venus? Definitely not this dilapidated puke yellow Venus. Probably not my favorite Venus, I would have to say. Because it's cool and funky. It's magnet. Favorite Earth? I have to say this one in the middle, although I did break it a little bit. It's really detailed, and the colors are really cool, but the crack in it makes me sad. Favorite Mars? I would have to say the Marbars. Marble Mars. Because the texture map, I very much love it. It has some red and orange and some dark browns in it. I like it. Favorite Jupiter? It's gotta be either the puzzle Jupiter or the OG scale Jupiter. I would probably have to say the puzzle Jupiter because it's more vibrant and that one has a watermark on it. Not like a photo watermark, just like a water stain. Favorite Saturn, it's gotta be the bifurcated Saturn because it's got cool transparent rings. Favorite Uranus? Probably the puzzle Uranus because I just really like the color and rings. And it's big. Favorite Neptune? Favorite Neptune is definitely the bifurcated Neptune because it's got rings too. And it's kind of the best rings that I cut out. Favorite Pluto, actual reality Pluto, enough said. Best Pluto. So that's it guys, that is my finished solar system tour. I want you guys down below in the comments to type which one is your favorite. Personally, this was really fun for me to record, and it would be much appreciated if you hit that subscribe and like button. I'm probably never gonna get my ping pong table back. Oh my gosh! Oh my god, what the heck was that? So if you like planets, I forgot. Oh my gosh, why did you do that? So I did, so what?
Seashells, not a seashell.
We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship.
It's almost like
Exactly.
a rocket ship, and then you turn into a werewolf.